Bulavinaka. I am Grace Songawanga, and today my group and I will be presenting to you the marketing plan for our Deep River Ecolodge and Tours. Who are we, you may ask? Are you looking for an escape from reality, looking for relaxation, looking for fun, loves nature? Or perhaps your interest is agriculture tourism, where you would like to see the efforts of local communities who have helped contribute to the agriculture sector. Or are you a romantic, looking for a beautiful, peaceful, quiet, serene place to relax in, to escape reality? Have love for local cuisines, like a famous Ndraketi River mud crabs? Now picture this, sitting on a lodge overlooking the deep river, watching the sunset, or taking a cruise on the Mbilimbili as you watch the sunset. If these are what you're after, we are the place for you. We are the Deep River Ecolodge and Tours, located along Fiji's deepest river in Ndraketi, Maduata, on the other main island of Fiji. Our vision is to provide the best services without causing harm to the environment, and to use our business to inspire and implement solutions to the environmental crisis. Our mission is to be the best in Ecolodge tours and services through equitable and sustainable approaches.
The Deep River, Ecolodge and Tourist international markets are Australia and New Zealand. With information gathered from Fiji Data Bureau of Statistics, Fiji annual visitor arrivals reached a total of 894,389, which is a 2.8% increase from 2018 arrivals. With these, Australia accounted as the highest visitors to the country, followed by New Zealand and the United States. The main purpose of the visits to the country are for holidays, visiting friends and families, and the least business trips. However, according to the Trading Economic Global Macro Model, the tourist arrival to Fiji is projected to trend around 125 million in 2022. With the world current crisis, the Fijian travel and hospitality industry is dependent comprehensively on data compiled by the Fiji Bureau of Statistics. Below is a trend forecast from the Fiji visitor arrivals. This global trend should encourage Fijian businesses and the local community to develop various products that will attract outgoing tourists. Our domestic target markets are Fiji urban centers, Savusavu, Lautoka, Nandi, Suva, Lambasa, and Taveuni. The Deep River Ecology and Tour is situated in the transit of Savusavu town, Lambasa, and Nambowalu Jetty. This, however, gives little or no competition at all around the area. The locals will be employed and the women handicrafts will be encouraged and improved, and the well-known mud crabs as the special dish. With the government plan on an airstrip around the area, which is only a few kilometers away from the Ecolodge, and the Vanua chocolate farm, the rice fields, local markets, would be an easy target for our Ecolodge during this pandemic.
Hi, my name is Nandita Nandini. My ID is S1117114. Moving on to the target market. The targeted market of Deep River Eco Resort and Tours are both local and international markets. New Zealand and Australia tourists are the ones we are especially targeting on. This is due to the reason that these two countries have the highest number of tourism arrival in Fiji. This is especially the young couples and family who love to explore Fiji for the first time. So moving towards the competitor analysis, and the first competitor on our list is the local competitor, which is the Vanua Levu's eco-friendly lodge, that is Palmley Farms Ecolodge Villas and Bures. It features Ocean View Villas, restaurant overlooking the Great Sea Reef, and Ocean View Pool. Its star rating is 8.4 over 10. Its strengths are well established Ecolodge. It is proven to be legitimately eco-friendly. It offers whole package with trimmings. It provides recreational activities such as cooking lessons, snorkeling, and kids activities. It provides tours as well. Its weaknesses are high expenditure due to the extra services provided by them to their guests, which needs recruitment of more skilled people. For example, a chef cannot take the cooking class because he will be committed in the kitchen. Thus, there should be a qualified personnel to take the cooking class, which can also lead to the lack of trained and skilled staffs. The last one on the list is the lack of resources. It's because of its location, and plus there are not many job opportunities available in Vanuatu Levu as well. The second one on our list is the Kimi Ora Eco Resort in New Zealand, off State Highway 60 and overlooking Kaiteriteri Beach. This is informal resort surrounded by native forest of 2 kilometers from Little Kaiteriteri Beach along Tasman Sea and 11 kilometers from Abel Tasman National Park. Its star rating is 4.7 over 5, whereas it is a 4-star rated resort. It is a well established eco resort. It provides body treatment and spa packages. It is environmental friendly, and it is a great attraction to those customers who are more towards the environment sustainable practices. Its weaknesses are high maintenance cost. They can face competition from other eco resorts. They have limited accommodation since they have only 22 rooms available in their resort. The last one on our list is the Daintree Eco Lodge, Daintree Rainforest in Australia. It is surrounded by lush rainforest. This tranquil lodge is 12 kilometers from Daintree Wild Zoo and 20 kilometers from the Daintree Discovery Center. Its star rating is 4.6 over 5, and it is a 3-star rated lodge. It is also well established, and it has 15 eco-friendly bands with magical surrounding abundant with flora and fauna, and its weaknesses are limited accommodation only. It is mostly for couples, and it has more expenditure for the maintenance of the natural surrounding. The last one on the list is the high competition due to lots of nearby attraction and sites or lodges available to them.
Moving on to the strength. Strengths are the factors which distinguish an organization from its competitors. Our first point here is freehold land. We have freehold land where our eco resort will be based on, so we do not have to worry about the land payment, etc. Second point, good network signals from both mobile providers, radio and television, so our visitors will not feel any form of difficulties while getting access to the internet and Wi-Fi on our resort. Thirdly, we are planning to use solar power because we are more concerned towards our environment. This will not harm our environment in any ways. In government station with all relevant departments like health, police station, forestry, agriculture, postal office, these are all available for our visitors if they need any form of assistance from them in any ways. Practice more sustainable activities. Avoid using plastic cups and straws. Like I have said, we are more concerned about our environment, so we are not going to use anything that will harm our environment. We'll use something which can be reused and recyclable. And lastly, best attractions are bed caves, waterfalls, native tree reserves, and Bilibili along across the deep river in Fiji. So these are our attractions. Moving on to the strength. Strengths are the factors which distinguish an organization from its competitors. Our first point here is freehold land. We have freehold land where our eco resort will be based on, so we do not have to worry about the land payment, etc. Second point, good network signals from both mobile providers, radio and television, so our visitors will not feel any form of difficulties while getting access to the internet and Wi-Fi on our resort. Thirdly, we are planning to use solar power because we are more concerned towards our environment. This will not harm our environment in any ways. In government station with all relevant departments like health, police station, forestry, agriculture, postal office, these are all available for our visitors if they need any form of assistance from them in any ways. Practice more sustainable activities. Avoid using plastic cups and straws. Like I have said, we are more concerned about our environment, so we are not going to use anything that will harm our environment. We'll use something which can be reused and recyclable. And lastly, best attractions are bed caves, waterfalls, native tree reserves, and Bilibili along across the deep river in Fiji. So these are our attractions. Moving on to the weakness. Like strength, weakness are internal factors in a business which can help identify areas of improvement which can later help the business to grow. Our first point here is depend on weather, airline, ships, and environment. If we have bad weather conditions like heavy rainfall and flood, earthquakes, so there can be delays on ships, airlines, which can affect our visitors coming into the resort. Geographical distance from major town. There is a geographical distance from the main town, Lambasa town, to Raketi. So the visitors might feel some form of difficulties if they want to go to town. It's I guess 1.5 kilometers from Lamasa town to Raketi. So this can affect the visitors. Mass tourism leads to environmental issues because we are the only resort in Raketi. So many tourists will want to come and see the natural beauty of the Vanuatu. As a result, we can have mass tourism, like a lot of people want to come at the same time and visit or get experience to the resort, which can later on affect our environmental issue. And lastly, lack of trained staffs. Opportunities. These are external factors that are open and available to be used by the organization for its benefits. The first point here is employment opportunities for everyone from the nearby communities. Since we are based on Dakiti, so we are giving more opportunities for the locals to come and work on our resort and to earning living. Doing international business, we are the only resort that there who is doing international business. So in that way, we have minimum competition. That is one of the advantage for us. So we don't have to worry about our competitors. Plan for new airstrips in the KT market. This is our marketing opportunity. So in this way, our international visitors can get easy access to the resort. Moving on to the threats, the last one. Like opportunities, threats are the external or outside factors that negatively impact our business. The first point here is global pandemic. You have for example, COVID-19. As you all know, COVID-19 has restricted all the travel movements and etc. If this continues, then there can be a great loss towards our industry, because no one will want to put their life at risk coming and visiting the place. Local and international political instability, international political instability, especially if there is a coup happening in the country, then no visitor will want to come and visit, put their life at risk and visit the places or resort. Natural disaster, as I have mentioned earlier, bad weather, cyclone seasons will also restrict the foreign visitors coming and visiting the places, which can cause a loss towards the tourism industry. And lastly, local unrest, example boycott, roadblock, or some political protest in the country. When such political unrest isn't good for the hospitality industry, we can have a great loss towards the tourism industry if it continues like this. Hello everyone, my name is Shania and I'll be talking on SWOT analysis.
Hi, it's Grace again. Now to the gist of marketing. We've listed here four main objectives, four marketing objectives. Number one being to introduce deep river ecology tours to the world. Being a new venture altogether, it is vital that we get a name for ourselves. We become a brand that people will recognize, that people will see and want to, have a bite of, per se. And that will be done in the form of the second objective, which is through advertisements, promotions. And this we will delve into more as we in our channels and our strategies. Number three is to, as we gain momentum, as we build a name for ourselves, we would like to see that there's 80% sales within 6 months of our startup. And fourth is to ensure that we retain our customers and increase sales by 10% in 6 months. For our marketing strategies, for international digital marketing strategy, our target market being Australia and New Zealand, our campaign platforms, digital campaign platforms include social media, the SDA travel, and Pacific and international travel. Our target demographic are green tourists, adventurers, student groups, families between the age range of 18 to 55. Our budget is an estimate of 3,000 Australian dollars for a period of 3 months. For our international traditional market, our campaign platform is we've chosen just one platform at the moment, that is the in-flight magazine for all Fiji Airways aircraft. As you know, Fiji Airways flies 23 destinations in 13 countries. Our main target markets included, and our target demographic there are travelers with a focus on green tourists, adventurers, again student groups and families in the 18 and 55 age range. And our budget is $900. That's $300 per head per month for 3 months. With our domestic digital marketing strategy, our target is the Fiji's main urban centers. Our campaign platform is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the website. Our target demographic again are green tourists, adventurers, local expats, NGOs, local business sectors, and families. Our target is 500 Fijian dollars. That's specifically for post and online ads. Our domestic market, a traditional campaign platform again is through the in-flight magazine via the Fiji Link aircrafts, as well as local mainstream media, especially the Fiji Times and Fiji TV. Our demographic is the same for the local markets, and our budget is an estimate 900 Fijian dollars. That is $300 per month for 3 months. What will these marketing campaigns look like, you may ask? Our main target is the STA travel. Being a global, widely known in the field of travel and tourism, especially in the 2 countries, this will be our main target for international digital marketing, especially in the 2 countries. That will be followed by the 4 social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. According to studies, these are the 4 main social media platforms used by Australians and New Zealanders, and between the age range of 18 to 65. We've also listed our website as a platform for booking. We will include links in all our international marketing campaigns on the 5 previous social media platforms, and then we will include link for the website specifically for booking purposes. For traditional marketing, we have the Fiji Time, which is the Fiji Airways in-flight magazine. It is a monthly issue, so our target there was to place an ad within the Fiji Time for a period of 3 months. For the Fiji Times, our target is to place ads in the Fiji Times in the weekends for a period of 3 months as well. And the same for Fiji One. We will place ads in the evenings, especially during the main news time, which is at 6, and then the news breaks for a period of a month. Now, just what are we selling? We have 4 main packages. We have the adventure package, we have the student group package, the family package, and the conventionals package. The products is the same across all 4 packages, except for the conventionals package with the inclusion of conference room package, the Wi-Fi, group dinners. The prices, though, vary. For the adventure package, there's accommodation, meals and tours with a price of $250 Australian dollars per night. The target here are adventurous green tourists between the ages of 25 and 55. For student group package, we have accommodation, a dorm-like setting, we have meals and tours, and the price is $685 total for 5 nights per student. Students aged between 16 to 24. For our family package, it's inclusive of accommodation, meals, and tours, priced at $800 Australian dollars. For a family of 4, children below the age of 12 get discounts. For our conventionals package, the price is $25,000 total for 5 nights for 20 participants. This is in Fijian dollars. Our target here are local groups, organization, conventioners. Now for the process of buying our package, for online bookings, as I've listed here step by step, you book via the SDA Travel or via the links provided through our social media platforms. This links to the booking portal on our website. Second step for you will be to place your booking. Step 3, once we receive your booking, we will email you the confirmation and then assign to you a staff that you will have consistent communication with. Step 4, once you finalize your booking, you can pay a deposit of 50% upfront. This deposit is non-refundable in the case of late cancellation. So payments will be accepted via Visa, debit or credit by the ANZ Bank. And the final step would be to finalize payments upon checkout. Now for direct bookings, you can walk in, email, book your stay, make your deposit 50% upfront, enjoy your stay, and again finalize your payments upon checkout. This is specifically for the local market. Now, should our marketing strategies and campaign work? This is what we'll be looking at in the next 6 months, our sales forecast within the 6 months. As I've stated in our objectives to have 80% sales within the first 6 months, this is what we're looking at. You will notice a spike in July and September for student groups. That's because it's targeted during their school break or their summer break. For conventioners, June is usually media, where organization companies have a midterm review, media review, reflections. So that's where that's targeted. And then we just have average and adventurers and families. Families as well. There's a spike in June and September, targeting the holiday periods as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Shahal Kumar. Today I'll be talking about the distribution channel for Deep River Eco Resort and Tours. So basically, a distribution channel is mostly a network of companies or intermediaries through which a product or service moves before reaching the final customer. It can be in direct or indirect ways. The Deep River Eco Resort and Tours will promote its services to the people through the use of social media. For example, Facebook, Instagram, and Google AdWords for international and local people. We, as the Deep River Eco Resort and Tours, will be using the distribution channel, which is direct and indirect. For the direct distribution channel, we will use walk-ins, phone calls, emails, websites, and Facebook Messenger, since we have developed a Facebook page for our Deep River Eco Resort and Tours. And for the indirect distribution channel, we will target the local travel agents. For Fiji, for example, for me, Fiji Travel Tours, Travel Managers and Tours Fiji Limited, Rosie Holiday Fiji, Fiji Travel Tours, Go Local Transfers and Tours. And for the overseas travel agents such as STA Travels, Pacific and International Travel. This will be the distribution channel used by the Deep River Eco Resort and Tours to reach our customers. Thank you.
As for potential marketing challenges, firstly, being a new business, we will need buy-in from investors. You need investments for your new product in order to start up, especially if you're looking at the capacity that the Deep River Eco Tours is looking at expanding to. And then secondly, being new, not known, there's also the issue of getting customers, clients, which is why marketing is important. Thirdly, there's a lack of resources. While we have stated as some of our strengths that we have the labor, a natural resource, the land to start up a business, we do not have capital or cash or assets to start up the business. There's also the brand awareness, which inefficient campaign because of the lack of cash. They won't be we won't be able to effectively promote our business, our brand. So and this can also happen in the long run should there be financial difficulties. Our marketing campaign can also be affected. Number 5, we have increased competition due to changing context. Globally, environmental talks, climate change talks are happening at a global scale. So, and then it's transitioning down to local, to the nations, to the local communities. There's a possibility of businesses, ventures, tourism, ecotourism, budding in this field. So, in the long run, there looks to be competition from other ecotourism operators. And number 6, because of increased competition, there will also be the issue of retaining customers, which is also why branding, marketing campaigns, our products, our packages, that perfect so that we are able to retain our customers and do not lose them to new or better ecotourism industries. And then lastly, we have the economic crisis or recession. This would be a major challenge, especially with the current COVID-19 context. This looks like a possibility in the near future. On our last slide is our list of references and sources of our research. Big Vinaka Level from the Deep River Ecolodge and Tools Group. Thank you.